So I have not been posting much on Instagram lately, and truthfully, I'm not even sure how I want to feel about Instagram anymore. It used to be, back in the day, before Facebook took them over, that it was a place dedicated for photos and photography. It was really a great site to use. Then came along Facebook buying it. And then they developed IGTV, said they weren't about photos anymore. It was all about video. And the app IGTV did not last very long before the whole video thing was incorporated into the regular Instagram app, and they discontinued it and took it off the marketplaces. Also, my feed, every time I go out to Instagram, is nothing but ads. Barely shows any photos or even reels of the people that I follow or the actual companies that I follow, because I'm an outdoors person. I follow different overlanding channels. I follow different places that manufacture outdoor gear for that for what I use, and I'm just not seeing a lot from them lately. I have to actually go out and look at their place, actually look at their feed, and look at their channel or whatever Instagram is calling it these days. They've changed terminology a lot. The other thing is, if I find somebody new that I'm watching on YouTube and I want to go out and search for them on Instagram to see what pictures they're posting, when I click that search button, it comes up with a search at the top where you can type in who or what you're searching for. But then right below that, before you type in, is a grid of, I don't know if you want to call them suggestions or whatever they are. And truthfully, I don't know what Instagram's purpose is anymore, who they're marketing towards, who's actually the admins over this, because that grid that pops up lately, everything that comes up on it has nothing to do with what I'm interested in. There's no overlanding, there's no photography, there's no landscape photography, there's no camping, there's none of the gear that I use or even gear that's related to what I'm subscribed to or following. The entire grid is nothing but reels of children, which is a little bit disturbing, because a lot of these reels, these kids, I'd say were probably age range maybe 8 to 14, and some of them I actually don't have a problem with, because it shows them involved with sports like karate, soccer, and all that. But when you start showing reels or just blatantly putting these reels out there of kids that are in bathing suits or their underwear dancing or shirtless or whatever, and especially if it's not in the language that I am a native speaker of. I've had this come across my feed as well, where something will just pop up and it'll be from some other country. I don't even know what language it is. I really don't know who Instagram is marketing towards, and I think that they know they have a problem, because they now have policy that you have to be of a certain age to download the app. If you're younger than that, you have to get your parents' permission. Your parents will be notified, and your parents have to actually go in and consent to you actually having that app. So I don't know who Instagram is even marketing towards anymore. So that's kind of why I've not been on Instagram lately. The views are way down. Everybody said the same thing, that just what they're being shown in their feeds is not what they're interested in, not what they're following. And also, when they put something out there, luckily if maybe 4 or 5 people actually view it. Their analytics are way down. So yeah, I've been doing a lot more with my YouTube channel, and I've also decided that my photography website is going to be the place that I post my photos 90% of the time. I may share one or two on Instagram. I'll maybe share a few on Facebook to my Facebook followers and friends, but truthfully, where I'm going to be uploading a lot of my photography to now is going to be my personal website. You can go in and see all the photos that I've taken from my travels. I'm trying to get more from my earlier days uploaded, if they're still in good condition, because a lot of them was old film photography. Also, if you like a photo, unless it's something that's personal in nature, you can actually click on that photo and click buy, and either buy a print, a canvas wall hanging. You can also buy other merchandise with that photo on it. So I think it'll be a place to share my photos better without all the clutter of ads, without all the other stuff that's going on with Facebook. And you don't have to worry about getting any weird direct messaging from people that you don't know, of these girls that are basically half naked. So it's just going to be a safer place for everybody that wants to view my photos, and whether you buy or not is actually up to you. The purchases do go to help fund days like today, my expeditions out, my camping, and my trips. It pays for my meals and my gas. As far as like overnight stays, a lot of the time I camp out either in my car or tent during days like today, where I can actually be in a t-shirt. But yeah, so Instagram, I don't know if I'm going to delete it entirely, but it's just something I don't use anymore. So please, if you're going to follow me, follow my YouTube channel, follow my Facebook page, both of which are Scott Hervieux Outdoors. You can go to my website to see my photos, which is shervieuxphotography.com.